There you go. Look at that. Wow. It's pretty hot now. We're gonna close that down and we're gonna put the clamp back on.
All right, guys, we got an Audi in the garage here. This is a 3.2 V6. This procedure is same thing as a four-cylinder Audi. I'll show you how to bleed the coolant out proper way, manually. This is the step. But first, you're gonna have to locate where the bleeding air bubble out will come out. So we're gonna have to peel this off, this cover. And on the heater hose inlet and outlet, there's a little nipple right there. There's a hole. That's what we're gonna be bleeding the air out. So stay tuned. Let's get started. All right, guys, here we go. So make sure our reservoir for the coolant is all to the max here. It's all topped up. This is a 60-40 mix. In Canada here, we have to do 60-40 because of our weather here is all the way to like -50, -45 below the windshield Celsius. So here's our procedure here. After you fill up the coolant on the reservoir, we're gonna have to like pretty much peel back that hose, take out the clamp, and put the cover caps on the reservoir and start the engine. Put the temperature on high, AC is off, and then get the blower motor blowing. And here's the RPM for 3 minutes, 2000, idle till the rad hose is warm, top and bottom, and then let it idle and let it start the engine again for 200 RPM for 2 minutes, and then turn it off to allow the engine to cool down. So it's about 2 times procedure getting this engine to warm up, and then let's get started on that bleeding procedure over there. All right, guys. So I'll set you up really close right here. We had to peel this hose clamp out, and then we'll pull that hose out. So we're gonna use this special tools here to get the clamp easy. Peel that off. You can see that thing is coming out already. All right, we're just gonna use these pliers to crack this hose loose away from the heater pipe. All right, so to peel this thing back, I'm just gonna use the pry bar here, and then gonna slowly pull it out. Slowly peel it back till that hole is on the edge of this heater pipe, and then it will start gushing fluid because the coolant gonna start coming out. Oh, there you go. We don't want to take the whole thing out. All right, put it back on. All right, so at this time right here, that's a good setup. Now we're gonna be starting the engine, warm it up. All right, so right after you start up the engine, make sure to get the heater to the warm position, defrost, max it to the heat high, and now we're gonna have to wait for this engine temperature to the maximum operating temp. All right, guys, so let it idle for a bit. It's been sitting for about 15 minutes now. You can see the temperature is below half. Let the RPM up to 2000 RPM steady for like 3 minutes. Get the bubbles out of the cooling system. So we're just gonna have to hold it RPM to 2. Let's sit like that for 3 minutes, and then turn off the engine, let it cool down, and then do it again, and then we'll bleed the air out. Let's go under the hood. Coolant's good. All right, guys. Heater core pipe right here. I can feel it's nice and warm already. Just be careful, okay? Make sure you wear gloves. All right, you don't want to burn yourself. Make sure you wear gloves, and we're gonna pull this hose out. And you can see coolant's coming out a little bit. There you go. It looks like a full stream of fluid coming out, so that's good. Put it back. I can feel the hot air and the hot stream coming out of the coolant. Here's the upper rad hose. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Coolant's good. All right, we'll do another
RPM test up on what is that? 2000 RPM. Hold it up to 2000 RPM again for about 2 minutes. All right, guys, it's about over 2 minutes for that 2000 RPM. Let's go check the air out again. This is the second time we're gonna do a check, nice and warm. There we go, guys. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Wow. It's pretty hot now. We're gonna close that down and we're gonna put the clamp back on. All right, guys, so it's all nice and secure. I've got all the clamps right there. It's nice and toasty. There's two lines right here. That one's hot. This one is hot. Means that we're good. Inlet and outlet is working. So we're gonna cover all this up now. This is all ready to go. Just gonna put that cover like that, and then goes like this. We're gonna fix it up later. You can see it's 165 Fahrenheit. That's pretty good. And our heater hose right here, same thing. 157, 176, 77. That's our heater hose. Perfect, guys. It's working pretty good. All right, so inside here, temperature is pretty good. Let's turn on the fan. Oh yeah, 151, 52. So it's nice and toasty in here now. All right, just want to double check the oil level here. You can see it looks good, looks okay. All right, so that's it, guys. That's how you bleed this air bubbles out of the 3.2 or 3-liter engine. This is non-supercharged. Pretty quick, nothing crazy about it. Just how to do the cycle of like holding the RPM to 2000 RPM for like 3 minutes, and then after that 2 minutes, and then you check the air bubbles out of that heater core line. Do it as twice. That's it. So to keep an eye on the coolant level right here. Go for a drive, and then we'll give this to the owner of the vehicle. In the next couple of weeks, we're gonna message him, see what he thinks of the vehicle, how they react, and then we'll give you guys an update for sure. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys again on our next one.